Now, if you ran a poll to find out the most famous FA Cup shock of all time, one which took place 40 years ago would be right up there. On February the 5th, 1972, Hereford United, then playing their trade in the Southern League, took on mighty Newcastle United of Division 1 in a third-round replay. The original game had ended in a 2-2 draw. What followed has gone into football folklore. Laura May McMullen has been taking a trip back in time.
Such a big day, such a special day, special occasion.
Such belief in Hereford at the time.
The magic of the story just kept everybody interested throughout the country.
It was the first time in 23 years that a non-league side had beaten one of the country's top division clubs.
I don't think it will ever happen again for this reason alone. We were part-time. We were less than part-time.
Hereford United's win has been acknowledged as one of the biggest shocks in FA Cup history.
Just that pack, there were so many people here. They were outside the ground here, hanging off trees. It was a brilliant atmosphere, a fantastic atmosphere.
I think a few people still look out and think, oh, Hereford, that's that team that beat Newcastle all those years ago.
It was the one thing you could be really proud of because it put us on the map.
Addison was player manager. It was his equaliser at St James's Park that forced the replay at Edgar Street. It was the 5th of February 1972 and the giant killing over Newcastle United, thanks to 2 goals from Ronnie Radford and Ricky George.
Well, Ronnie had a lovely little shout from Raddyton and a nice way telling me to get out of the way, and I'm glad I did, because he whacked it here and went straight as a die in the top corner. I think if they'd have had 3 goalkeepers on the line that day, it would have still gone in. Ricky's first touch was good, was very, very good. It stuck. He then dragged it onto his left foot, right across the goalkeeper and into the side netting, and 2 lovely strikes and 2 memorable strikes.
Grenville Smith was on duty that day. He's a lifelong Bulls fan. When the first goal went in, his heart ruled his head and he joined in the pitch invasion.
It was a natural reaction, you know. When Ronnie scored, I was, yes! And on the pitch, and then sort of, come on, off the pitch, you get off the pitch, you know, sort of thing. But it was a natural reaction, you know, and it was something I didn't expect.
And it was a match that launched the career of a well-known commentator. John Motson, as a 26-year-old, was on trial for Match of the Day.
The fact that Hereford won propelled it to the main feature, and in those days, Match of the Day had an audience on cup nights of anything up to 10 million. So, yes, my profile changed in one afternoon.
It was the cup tie that had everything. 2 games, 5 postponements, and a right-back who even played with a broken leg. Martin Brain was a ball boy, but for that fixture, ball boys weren't needed. Instead, he was plonked amongst the crowd on top of the away dugout.
When Hereford scored the winning goal, I jumped off the top of this dugout and almost knocked Joe Harvey's head off, I think, jumping onto the pitch. And from there on, it was absolute chaos.
And amongst the 16,000 fans in the stands packed to the rafters was Hereford fan Richard Prime. He says it was a game that changed his life.
I've been coming ever since, through thick and thin, and mostly thinner. It was the time when Hereford United never seemed to lose. There was the great giant killing run. Hereford got elected to the Football League. They got promoted again the following season, and it was just a whole glorious time, one that will probably never be repeated.
What did it mean, you know, beating Newcastle? I mean, so special. The magic of the FA Cup, and we enjoyed that day, that's for sure.